Hi everybody, I thought I'd share something with you in regards to the Illuminati card game. Uh, it was a card game created by Steven Jackson's game company, and there's a few of them that I picked out that interest me that I wanted to share with you and see what you think about them. Um, a story that I heard about how Steve Jackson got the idea for most of these cards is that he had channeled demons to get this information. And the picture you're seeing here is the council. That is the Illuminati, what the Illuminati is made up of. I have no idea, who these people are, and this person in the center here. I don't think I really want to know, really. And so I'm going to get started here. This is their symbol. This stands for Order Out of Chaos. And the number 33 is a Mason number, and with the inverted pyramid. That's this, and so that's their, I guess you say, their emblem, logo. Okay, well, I'm gonna get started here. I'm trying to start at the beginning. Okay. Now this card, now some of them I may not have an idea what they are, and some of them that I have in this collection that's already happened. Now this one is called Yakatisma, whatever that is. It's called Space Bikers from Hell, coming from Orion on their interstellar choppers. Okay, this is very interesting. Yeah, I don't have much to say about this because I have no idea. So, are they expecting an alien invasion or something? Okay. I picked this card because it's interesting because of the name. Now, there was a movie that was titled this Xanadu, and but I have no idea what it is, what it's pertaining to tell you the truth. I just found it kind of interesting. If you've seen that movie Xanadu, maybe you could get like an idea, maybe some subliminals in it that could give you a clue. It's been such a long while since I had seen that movie myself, so I really couldn't tell you much about it, but it just interests me just the same. Okay, now this card is the World War III. Now, a lot of people don't know this, and a lot of people are waiting for World War III to happen, but actually it's already happened. So this card is actually taking place at this time. If you notice, like the smoke, this is kind of like formed into like a pyramid, but when this guy did these cards, if you notice the colors that he did them in, and the pictures themselves, like he did a lot with the pyramids in it, and he used quite a bit of the colors orange, and some of them that you'll see are probably like the purple color, and an aqua or a teal kind of color, or a bluish color. So if you take note of that, because those are colors that they use like in subliminal conditioning So could these could this card game be like a conditioning kind of thing too, to condition people to the New World Order? I don't know, it's hard to tell. Okay, Warehouse 23. Well, that's interesting. Some of these I haven't researched yet, but maybe in time, I'll make a video and something does come up in regards to any of these. Then we'll pretty much know what they are, because I have quite a bit I've got to show here, and so I'm going to go ahead and move forward here. And so that's Warehouse 23. War crime trials. Now some of these are taking place at present. One is coming up in regards to George Bush and Cheney in the crimes that they have been indicted to. Okay, Wall Street. This is going on right now, with the Occupy Wall Street. Vultures. Well, I think that's pertaining to, let's see, with the out in the desert, and the looks like the dead hand here in a briefcase. That's interesting. I found it kind of interesting. Actually, the vultures I was thinking of is like vultures of the humankind, maybe, that are greedy, that's after someone else's money. I don't know. Anyway, I found that interesting. Okay, this one I found interesting because there was another one also that had to do with the Nestra. The use of voodoo, and a lot of that's been being used. Actually, there's states here in the United States, states here in the North America, in the United States, places that are practicing voodoo. Namely, one state, Louisiana, where Hurricane Katrina hit. That was judgment upon Katrina because the city down there in New Orleans was very heavy in practicing voodoo. And there's also some other states there in the Southwest that practice it. Okay, voodoo economics. Okay, this is, I guess they're using voodoo to, I guess, manipulate the economic situation. Yeah, sounds like some serious stuff. Okay, what card game wouldn't be without the Federal Reserve, huh? They have that in there. Now, I found this one kind of funny because the title of this one is Ketchup is a Vegetable. It's infiltrating government positions. The agents have deliberately announced stupid policies and undermining the public trust. Well, I don't doubt that they're doing that all the time. And they'll tell us that ketchup is a vegetable, and most people will believe it. Which, when I want to get into ketchup itself, but ketchup is made of tomatoes, and actually tomatoes is a fruit. Okay, so I'll just give you a little bit of information there, But if we listen to the government, well, I guess we'll believe anything. I mean, I wouldn't, but I know some of you wouldn't out there either, but you never know. You never know. But that's just an interesting card. I just thought it was funny. Okay. Okay, this is the Vatican City. Yep, they have that one in there too. United Nations. What card game wouldn't be complete without that? Underground newspapers. Yeah, I think newspapers that tell the truth need to go underground. I think it's getting to where now that everyone that tells the truth has to go underground now. Very sad situation. TV preachers. Please give us your money. See? Yeah, it's all in the cards too. Yeah, I'll just think of how many TV preachers has gotten rich off of that. Trekkies. I found this kind of interesting because there was a what you call a very I guess you call it weird, strange, fanatical following of Star Trek fans, sci-fi fans, and also too Star Wars. It's just like, you know, anything to do with media, the media hype and all. I mean, you have people just people are always falling after something, and it's not like they're not following after God, but they're just following things that are just not real. And now don't tell me that, okay, well, God isn't real, because He is, okay? That's not the point I'm trying to make, is that Jesus is real, okay? But these things, like people that are imitating people that are just characters, it's just, to me, it just doesn't make sense, a lot of sense, but I'll move on. Tornadoes. Well, we've seen a lot of those happening, really giant, mega, monster tornadoes that happened this past year alone. The tobacco companies. I also have some in the that's not the one, but it's further on in here. I've got a lot to show, so this might be a two-parter. Okay, this is called Time Warp. Now this was an interesting card. I have no idea what it means. What we see here is, I think this is a TV, and around here is jewelry. I see jewelry, and I think this is a ruler, or a measuring ruler. And this looks like a broken clock, like a melted clock. So that's interesting. That's all I have to say about that, because I'm not really sure what that's pertaining to at the moment. Time control. Okay, we looked at time warp, now time control. Now time control is the weapon that gives us our slack. Okay. And that's what the card says. So, yeah, that's interesting. Is time controlled, and time has certainly sped up. I've noticed. And this year has gone by so quickly. Okay, this is I already showed this one, so okay. Tidal wave. Now, in this gigantic tidal wave, now this is not the one that happened in Japan. This is something that's towered over huge buildings, like skyscraper buildings, and is it maybe something future to come? Okay, I'm getting close to the end, so I'll see you over in part 2. Okay. Okay, see you over there.